Hi, it's me, Betty B, here at Studio B, and I'm doing a video tonight for Digital Delights, and Ridley and his friends and I are really glad you joined us. I'm going to show you how to do this window card, and you saw earlier when the kids were asking that age-old question on Halloween, is it time to go out yet? So I want to show you how I made the bay window and how you might be able to do it with that size or with a flat window. And I cut the aperture or the opening with a 1/2 inch border all the way around, and I used a package that I found that was just that right size to drop in the opening here. And then the kids were behind the bay window peeking outside and wanting to know if it was time to go trick-or-treat. So let me show you how I did that. First of all, this is an A2 size card, your regular 4 1/4 by 5 1/2, and I have just taped it top and bottom with a low-tack tape so that I can remove it in a few minutes. And I'm going to show you how I'm going to cut my 1/2 inch border right through both pieces of paper. It is not secured all the way through at this point. I'm just going to line it up at the 1/2 inch mark there, and my ruler has some dimensions on it that I can follow, and I'm going to just slide my cutting blade down to the 1/2 inch mark on this end and all the way down to the 5 inch mark on this end, and I'm cutting just that 1/2 inch slit right there. Now I'm going to rotate so I have my 1/2 inch border line right in the cutting slit. Whoops, I have to be sure and move my blade up into the line that I want it to cut. I don't want to cut all the way from the edge. And again, this little slot that's right here is going to tell me where I want to start and stop. It's right at the edge of that blade. Just slide it right to the edge and repeat on all 4 sides, and you will have a nice, neat cut. And I made a mistake. I'm going to go back and repeat, but you need to make sure that you open this up or you're going to cut through both sides of your card. Whoops! And it wasn't the end of the world anyway, because the inside of the card gets lined. And so we go ahead, we take out the inside piece that's here. Let's go ahead and remove the tape and take the 2 sections apart, and we're just going to sandwich our window pane right in the middle. I'm going to take this nice packaged acetate, and you can use ATG, you can use score tape, whatever you have that's nice and aggressive here, right inside. We're going to probably have to use 2 layers. We're going to put in our window, and close it up nice and straight. Okay, piece of cake. Easy, easy. Whoops. Don't let it go down too fast. Make sure it's on straight. All right. There we go. Now we have windows. We don't need this anymore. Finish it up. Looks good. Now we don't need this, but we do need these. These are our window panes. And so your window panes can go straight. You can do them crisscrossed. Whatever design that you like the look of. Whatever you're going to want to have your kids looking like. But in my last one, I put them kind of far apart like this because the kids, there's 3 kids to peek out of there. So that's the way I'm going to do it this time, and I'm just going to snip this so that it's exactly the right length. You know, I could have also, since I had it opened up, I could have tucked that inside of there before I closed that window pane up. That would have worked too. I didn't really think about that. Either one will work, and you can go back and use the same adhesive, or you can use a simple liquid glue. Okay, the next step was the fences, and I added 2 sections of fence, and I'm using a double adhesive tape, and I put one on each side, and a nice Happy Halloween sentiment in the middle with dimensionals. And I put all of this on first so that I know where I want to place Ridley and his friends. So now it's time to open the window and reach inside and place the kids. And I wanted to make sure I kind of placed Ridley to the right, to the left, and then my little bear friend here. And now, last but not least, our coolest little ghosty buddy with his little bouquet of bats, and he's a little shorter. He can kind of go down below. You can separate them around. Choose however you like the arrangement. I kind of like him over this way, maybe a little bit more. And then I used bat curtains to go inside here to hang down. So I'm just going to add a little bead of white glue, attach, let it dry before I secure it all the way down because I don't want to glue the card shut. But there you have it. Happy Halloween from Betty B and Digital Delights.